Alright, are we live, guys? Are we live? Damn it. I kind of clicked the live button without actually being ready, so. What up, guys? What is up? What is up? How is everybody's night going? Hey, Jared. This was a very unexpected live stream. So that is why I didn't tell you. All right. Give me a second just to figure something out. Actually, we're gonna stay like this. I think this is fine. What up, Kyle? What's going on, bro? Give me a second. I'm just gonna switch my microphone real quick because I was using a microphone for another microphone the other day for my gaming stream, and I didn't set this one up. So give me a second to do that. All right, testing 1 2 testing 1 2 testing. This thing on? Let me know. Let me just shut off the light, guys. 1 sec. All right, guys, we're here. We're back. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? Oh, I love this new chair, guys. So much more comfortable. I can just lay back and talk to you guys. No, I'm kidding, guys. But seriously, it is comfortable. 1 sec, guys. While I do that. All right, cool. Now, you guys, I don't know. I want to hide the chat overlay because the chat overlay is not keeping up the speed. I can do this, so that's pretty cool. I know I said that, copy. I was going to be live at 7 and I clicked it early, like I said. My bad. My bad, guys. But no, I just thought we can chill for a little bit. We might have a guest or two. So that's gonna be fun. I hit up some people and I was like, "Yo, you guys want to do this or what?" And they said, "Yeah." So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I just actually almost caught myself there. I'm going to be uploading some videos next few days. I just prepared them for upload, so that's gonna be cool. once I can get them uploaded. I got a couple things that I need to do before that. There are 2 reviews, some watch bands, and then a wireless charger, a 4-in-1 wireless charger that I got. So I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. You know what? I'm not feeling. I am not feeling my camera. So I'm going to switch that up real quick. So yeah, I think that's gonna be really cool. I got in here. Not really sure where I put the necessary thing that I need. And then next week, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I'll have more stuff to talk about. Let's see here, guys. 1 sec. All right. I really wonder why it's not coming up as a send it on X. Can I do that? Copy. Should be able to. Let's see. Should be fine. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Cool. So yeah. What's up with this? So why isn't it not wanting to register as a camera? Here we go. It'll register. Told you. Oh, wait. Man, I just messed this up. Cool. Hey, what's up with this thing now? Did I just... Oh, because one of my apps opened. All right. Holy smokes, that is a lot better. Tell me that's not a lot better, guys. Tell me that's not a lot better. Holy smokes. All right, we got a guest coming in very, very shortly. So let's do that. Let's wait for this guest to show up, and then we can continue talking. Yo, my hat. Yo, Kyle, is your hat still looking good, or how's it looking, bro? I have not seen anybody wear their hats. I'm gonna talk to Linda, and I'm gonna say, yo, one of these days, I want everybody who has a hat in this program, or going to have a hat in this program, wear it. You know how we do some stuff like that sometimes? I'm gonna make that happen. Monday morning, I'm marching into Linda's office and I'm telling her, Yo, Solange in the house. What's up, Solange? How you doing, honey? Jared, I think I said hi to you. I don't even know, man. This is what happens when you're tired and a lot of things are going on at the same time in your head. That's why I was like, you know what? I gotta do just a chill stream, sit down with people, and yeah. Says me. That's who. Come on. Yo, Michael in the house. Brother. Let me know when you're ready, man, and I'll hook you in. Michael, what up, man?
Howdy.
How's it going?
Good. This isn't my normal setup, so
Yeah, I can see that, man.
it's not awful though. This is my iPad, by the way.
Oh, okay. You're going mobile on me
I
now, huh?
mean, it's 720p, so I mean, realistically, if you think about it, as long as the camera is at least 720p, nobody's going to be able to really tell. So, I mean, it's not going to be as clear, but
Yeah.
you
But
know,
it
it is what
works.
it is, and I can do
Uh,
all the fun, let's see,
did you see me
stuff.
did you see me like 5 minutes ago? I mean, I had my MacBook camera and I was gonna go with that for tonight, but I'm like, you know what? No, I can't look at myself with that. No. Cannot look at myself, bro. Um,
Now center stage is deciding it's going to be stubborn and not actually align me back in the middle. There we go.
man,
Well, to be
I love
fair,
it. You gotta love it.
it doesn't know that Restream is like cutting things in half exactly, so it's going to try to position me near the middle. It's not going to necessarily know that it's only grabbing
Yeah,
a square of it.
true. Um, I don't know how I like this background, this overlay. I yeah, I can't talk
Uh,
today, guys. I really can't.
so you want to know? So you want to know about my day?
Uh-oh. Story time with Michael. Yes, let's hear it.
So basically, we've been on Spectrum Mobile for a while,
Mhm.
and they have their anytime upgrade thing. And I
Right.
had a Z Fold 6 and a Pixel Fold on there, and then we traded those in, and we both went to 15 Pro Maxes. Then when the 16 Pro Max came out, basically Spectrum screwed us over. So I went over to Verizon and said, "Hey, I need a device to review." I thought it was going to be
Whoops.
fine, and I had all these companies sending me cases. So it's
Right.
not like I couldn't be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't actually get the phone," and then like have to send all these cases back to them or whatever and get
Right.
everything messed up and whatnot. I was kind of over Spectrum and their shenanigans, anyways. So we decided we're going to basically say, screw it to Spectrum and just ditch them altogether as of tomorrow. So I'm running to,
Ooh.
well, so the 16 Pro Max is going to go to my wife, and then we're going to take our 15 Pro Maxes, trade them into Best Buy because Best Buy will take them even though they're locked. I
Mhm.
can't sell them because they're Spectrum locked, and unless you have Spectrum, you can't use them. And then Spectrum is even worse because sometimes I've heard, even if you have Spectrum, they won't let you like
Just saying.
sell it to another Spectrum
Mhm.
customer and them take it. Basically, it's locked except for to the person who bought it until you
Right.
pay it off. So we
Right.
decided we're just going to ditch them and it will be okay because they can't. The nice thing is with our watches, we use them on Bluetooth most of the time or Wi-Fi or whatever anyways.
Mhm.
So they can't really do anything about it. Like I basically can just when I transfer her stuff from the 15 Pro Max to 16 Pro Max, I'll just set up the watch without like activating the cellular part of it, and it will just act like a normal watch would,
Right.
and they can't like lock it to make it unusable if you don't pay it off.
Yeah.
So like they
I actually,
like even with iPhones, if you don't pay off an iPhone,
yeah.
you just can't use it on another carrier, but you can still use it on Wi-Fi technically. Like they can't lock you out of the device. Like with Android devices, some of the companies will do that. Like
That's
I've heard like some of the carriers, like Samsung had a thing going on. Well, obviously, if you didn't pay Samsung directly and had
right.
like payments set up with them, they can lock you out. But apparently, some of the carriers will also just make it so you can't even use the device.
What? That's
Because they
crazy.
can go in and basically like lock you out of the system. Where with an iPhone, because they're essentially it's an unlocked apart from carrier lock, they can't lock you out of it in the same sense of things. Apple won't let them.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I just showed you I have Cricket. And for the longest time, they never supported watches. I think because I saw something on their website. Because Michael, I'm a sucker for giveaways. I'm gonna say it right now. I am a sucker for giveaways. Whenever I see that there's a giveaway going on either X or whatever, I am going for it. Um, Cricket is giving
Especially,
out old. Oh my god! I think it was the S Solange. I think it was actually your phone. If I'm not mistaken, it was either the S21 or the S21 FE, which Solange has the S21 FE. Um, and then they mentioned something about smartwatch plans, which kind of like really surprised me. Um, hang on a second. I'm gonna try to pull it up here because now, um,
because I had the realization that we were paying way too much to Spectrum for phones and internet, like $300 a month.
right,
Between internet and the plans aren't that expensive, but then you have your devices and stuff, and I was like,
oh,
I
dang it.
need to get away from. So we can
Hey,
essentially cancel all that stuff, and then we can just like pay half of what we were paying to them each
yeah,
month, and then just have the devices paid off by the time like the new iPhones come off, and then just sell them or trade them in or do whatever
right,
and be okay.
right,
And then they're unlocked. But like right now, you're only paying of what we're paying them per month is only a little part of it is the devices. So it's like I'd rather pay that whole amount to devices and get them
yeah,
paid
yeah,
off and
exactly.
just go somewhere else. So I was messing with Visible today, and their top plan right now is $30 a month, and it's like a 10 megabit per second hotspot. But I
Yeah.
figured out I figured out a loophole.
Oh, okay. Let me
If
just
you
cut you off for 2 seconds. What's up, Jess? How you doing? How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a couple days. How are you? Oh, my good friend Laura. Hey, Laura, how are you? What's going on? I Bonnie, I will send you the link right now. I Bonnie, I'm gonna send it to you via WhatsApp. Um,
It was
give
funny. I told you to send it to me via X, and then I realized you could just send it to me like iMessage or whatever because I
on
was gonna
WhatsApp.
grab my iPad. Well, and that yeah, I could have just copied and pasted it.
Yeah.
But because originally I was gonna grab my wife's laptop and connect it up and have my camera and everything, and then I come in here, I'm like, oh, my desk has stuff all over. I guess I'm not doing that in the next 35 seconds. And I didn't want to be and I was already running late. I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's 6:58. And then I was like, yeah, I'm just hopping on this way. Nobody's gonna care. As long as you
Right.
can see me and hear me, okay.
Hey, Solange, are you still there?
So, what's funny though is
I can't. By the way, I couldn't get the sweepstakes because it apparently ended and the winner will be announced on the 19th. Ha ha. I could easily remember that because that's the day for TikTok. That's gonna be fun.
And the
What?
day before inauguration. Wasn't I thought today, was it today or is it next week, next week sometime, that Trump
Hang
was
on.
supposed to be
Hi,
in
Bonnie.
court?
Let me know. Okay.
Because Trump was supposed to be in court, even though they said obviously he's not gonna like be sent to prison, but he was supposed to be sentenced for the 34 felonies or whatever, or for the part of it.
Yeah. Hey, hi, Bonnie. Can you put your phone a little bit back? Just
I'm
so
on
you
my
can.
stand. Hang on. Hopefully that works.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Just because of the aspect ratio I put you guys in.
Yeah.
To
See,
me,
if I
it.
do this, you're really gonna get messed up. There we go.
Ooh. Michael, I like that though. I like that, Michael. What's up, Ivani? Can you hear us?
Yeah. I was just connecting my headphones. They take a little while. But
Oh, what's going on, man?
speaking of, nothing. Just wanted to comment on for Michael's time on Spectrum. You said how much you paid for internet?
Well, so I have the 1 gig internet, which that's like 90 some, almost $100 a month. But then uh, um the more expensive part was the phone part because device payments and all that. And it's like, you know what, if I can just get rid of the plan part of it
Yes.
and just make everything due today, but then set up a payment plan with them and just go somewhere else, I'll do that and then just get the devices paid off. Because then by the time September, October rolls around and the new iPhones come out, devices will be paid off. I can just have them
Right.
paid off and like sell them or trade them in and just be not on locked devices anymore.
We pay.
I'm gonna pull a fast. Sorry, Ivani, for cutting you off. I'm gonna pull a fast one on you guys. And if I win that sweepstakes, bruh, I'm gonna pull a fast one on you guys. I'm not gonna say what. Michael, you already kind of know. Um, if I win that, there might be a giveaway on the channel. Stay tuned. Either that or if I really like it, then we're all screwed because I said I wasn't gonna like that company. But anyway, I wanted to catch you up to speed on what me and Michael have been talking about. There's been I was just telling Michael I am a sucker for giveaways.
Yeah, I was watching the stream when you said that.
And so Cricket, my carrier, is doing a giveaway, and they had a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even see what they had now.
I used to have Cricket a while ago.
Bro, they're the best company. I'm sorry.
I know.
Say what you want to
is.
say about their service.
No, they were good here.
I honestly I don't have any complaints. The only complaint that I do have is that around my area, and I don't know if anybody here has Cricket or
I used to.
AT&T, because they're based off of
Yeah.
AT&T. Bruh, around my area here, like my house, my street, I get 1 bar.
Same here.
I go more towards the city, and it slowly goes up to like 3, 4, 5 bars, and I'm just like, why?
That's what I have with even with AT&T and T-Mobile and Metro and Sprint. It was always 1 bar, but when I left my house, just my house around, just going to the next block or something, the Wi-Fi goes up. I mean, not Wi-Fi. I mean the cellular bar. And I'm thinking maybe because I live in front of a school and there's a bunch of trees just in the back of my house. That's probably
too, though,
that's probably
honestly.
like interfering. But I just
That's what
got
I'm thinking.
I believe last year I just got Spectrum. I want to bring it back to Spectrum. We got Wi-Fi 6 because our old router was, slower as can be.
Yeah.
So we got that. But every time
Albert, I see you, man. What's
we
up, man?
go, we go pay the internet every time. They're like, "Oh, come join us with our phones." I'm like, I checked the coverage on an app. I don't know if anyone knows Stetson
Laura, I don't
Doggett
know
on
if you're
YouTube.
here, but
He has an app called CoverageMap.com, and I entered my zip code to see if Verizon's coverage is good. It's
right.
even lower than AT&T, T-Mobile, and then Verizon is down. Verizon is down around my area. Like,
Oh wow.
and plus, like,
Okay,
when
so I was
yeah,
I was today years old when I found out about down detector.
I knew about that.
Bro, what? I could have used that for so long.
You know that speed test by Ookla.
Hmm.
It's right
Oh yeah,
built
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's built right in there. So
Yep.
like during the AT&T outage, I think it was last year. I knew it was. 'Cause my sister calls me or texts me because she couldn't call. Like, can you go check? I'm like, oh, I'm looking at the website. It's down. They're gonna. If I go to the store, they're like, I'm sorry, the service is down. That. But we have T-Mobile because we left before in 2023 to T-Mobile. As soon as we left next year in February, that's when the outage hit.
Albert, I will if I don't call you when I end the live stream, you call me.
Oh, I
Because
didn't
I'll
know
probably
that was.
forget.
I didn't even know. That's cool. So you like, there's all these. I did not know that was built into there because in the app on the iPad or in stuff, the down detector thing is literally where the home bar is.
They also have I think also they introduced like a free
Look at that.
VPN as
Oh
well.
God.
It's literally right
Cool.
through the text.
Wow.
Bruh.
They also have stuttering. They have a VPN as well, like a free VPN. Like if you want to
Yeah,
upgrade to then you can
you
pay. But
yeah, you can try it. I actually use the full paid one, IP Vanish, and what I do is I do their thing every year where you get 3 years worth of it for like dirt cheap. So it ends up being like I don't. Ends up being like 80 some cents a month or whatever.
Hmm.
Because they'll give 3 years away, which is 36 months for like 20 some dollars or whatever. But it's like, whoa, okay, I'll take this deal. And even their other pricing, it'll be like a couple bucks a month if you do it for several years. But I usually wait for them to do that, and then there'll be some deal where it'll be like, oh, and 20% off on top of it. So it's like, okay, instead of $1 a month, it's 80 some cents a month. I'll do that. And for them,
Seriously.
there's no device limit.
Ooh, that's cool. I,
so
So it's not
I
like,
honestly
oh,
wonder
put it
if
on 10
there's a
devices. I
device
could have
limit.
it on my phone. I have it on my tablets. I have it on my son's tablet. I put it on my Apple TV. I can put it on my wife's phone because all you do is you can download it. The app is free, and then you just sign into your account for the
Oh
paid
yeah.
whatever. So it's not like, oh, you have to pay for the app on each individual device or whatever. It's kind of nice, and it's
Yeah.
fast because I've tried some other ones and been like, oh, so oh, you have gigabit internet, but then you apply a VPN and now you have like nothing because their
Hmm.
servers are dead
Hmm.
slow. With IPVanish, the nice thing is there's a server that's Chicago and there's one that's Detroit. So I'm like right in the middle.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So I can pick either one. So like if Detroit's a little slow, I can swap it to Chicago's. They also have a thing where you can like still use your IP address. So if you're using an app that
Hmm.
doesn't like VPNs, you can still use the VPN, but like use an IP address that will be approved by it. So
Oh.
that's kind of nice. But speaking of that, what I was going to tell you is, so Visible, you know how they have like the 10 megabit per second on their hotspot on their top
Hmm.
plan? Well, apparently not if you plug an iPhone in with a USB-C cable into a Mac and then repeat the internet out of the Ethernet port, and then connect up your own router and share the signal, because that's what I did today.
Oh shoot. Okay.
And they on their end, apparently, I messaged Sneed, and he's like, yeah, they probably won't even know anything about it or check, because
Wow.
the thing is, if you think about it, it's going
Mhm.
to be based on whatever your speed is, and so like you're going to be sharing that signal out, and you're going to be prioritized at whatever they are. So it's not like they're going to care.
Right. Right.
And they have video, and they normally have video limits, but when you activate a VPN, that gets around their like awful 480p video limit too.
Mm.
So that's
Yeah.
what we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to pay $30 a month to
Dude.
Visible, and then
So
put the
worth
SIM
it.
card, and then I'm gonna put get a SIM card and put it in like a cheap phone, and not too cheap because you don't want the signal being crappy, but like just
I
put it
was
in
gonna
another
say,
device.
You don't want
how
it
cheap you talking, Michael?
too cheap.
I
Not
mean,
too cheap.
you know what, like, but I'm talking about like you can go get like, you know, right. You could go get like a Pixel 4a 5G, and the signal would be decent enough, and you could get one of those for like
Sure.
under $100 now, and just
Yeah.
like as long as it's a 5G device that like has their, because I don't get millimeter wave here anyways. I just get like normal 5G here, so it's not like
Oh.
it matters if it has, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So,
true.
hey Taylor, did you email Ugreen about the products or not yet?
What's up, Jess? Yeah, I did send them an email. I have not heard back.
I have a
I've been sending
couple.
I've actually been sending emails left and right, and I have not heard back from anybody.
They
I'm wondering if it's just because it's a holiday season, everybody's busy, or what. I might.
they Yeah, they reached out to me a while back when they were first
Mhm.
starting the, what was it called?
I honestly,
It was like a Smile with Us, I think is what it was called, and it was
yeah,
going to be for their new chargers because they look like a happy face,
Yeah, I have
and they
some of these
wanted me
right
to
now.
be a part of it, and they wanted to send me like their whole kit, like every single like wall thing and like stuff,
damn, okay,
and I emailed them back, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be awesome." And then I heard nothing, and they reached out to me. But companies do that. I don't know what the deal is lately, and I
why?
typically don't say anything. But my thing is like, I don't like the fact that, and like companies, so like be cautious. Like if
Yeah, no,
companies reach out to you, reach out to other creators that you're with and be like, have you worked with this company?
yeah,
Because like,
that's what I
here's the
do.
thing, I don't want to waste time. So like, why
Right.
would I spend the time? Because when I email companies back, I'm like very, like I don't like copy paste the same email. I sit down
Right.
and I actually think about what I'm going to say, like what the company provides, what I can provide for them, and it's
Right.
like,
Right.
so I'm going to spend an hour and then have them do not like no response, and it's interesting. My dad has always told me, if you spend an hour of your time, consider it to be worth way more than what you would ever get paid for an hour of that. He's
Yeah.
like, if you have to like, consider yourself your an hour of your time worth about $250, and then you won't ever
Oh yeah,
waste
for
it.
sure.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I guess if
I
you're an attorney, you could make that amount of money, but like in reality, most people don't make that amount of money in an hour. Now,
Right. Right.
artists you might, because the more proficient you are at art, you're
Yep.
not paid by you're paid by, how, if you're going to paint a painting and it takes you 10 days to do it the first time, and then maybe
Hmm.
it takes you 1 day to do it the next time because you figured out color mixing, and then all of a sudden it takes you an hour.
Hmm.
Well, that same painting that would maybe you sold it for $100, well, 10 days, that's ridiculously
Oh
nothing per hour.
yeah.
But then by the time you get it down to it taking you an hour, now $100 for that same painting is a lot, because you could paint
Right.
10 of them in 10 hours, and now your day is worth $1,000. And,
Yeah.
so there's
I
that
am
discussion of
jealous,
like
and I
pay
think
per
I've said
hour
this.
is awful way to go.
I am jealous that you just did all that math in your head in like the matter of like 5 seconds, not even. Um,
And
damn.
then video editors, that's the other thing. So I've had people reach out to me before and be like, "Hey, would you edit stuff for us?" And I'd be like, I'm respond like, "You know how much it's going to cost you, right?" Because
camera-
here's my deal. I'm efficient at it, but doesn't mean I'm not. You're not gonna see me give an hourly rate.
Right. Right.
Because here's the thing: if I can edit your video in an hour, I'm not gonna be like, oh, just charge me $25.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But if you send me footage and then it's a lot of footage and it takes me a long time, you are going to pay a decent amount of money for that. Unless
Yep.
it's something that's like if it's at my end, but
Well-
like if you're sending me stuff and it's going to take a while because like I have to edit through a lot and I have to like get rid of dead space. So here's
Yeah.
my thing. If you're making content and you're thinking about like, I'm going to send this to pay an editor,
Mhm.
go and put your footage through like there's free software that removes dead air. Like
Yep.
put it through that first and then send it to them. Like you will save
Right.
yourself a lot of money, even if it takes a bit to upload. Because here's the thing,
I've seen
just
some
do
of
it. Like, or get
Yeah.
it. You can get like an app that will do it on your device, and then you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about like, oh, I gotta upload and then this or that, and just do it. Or if you're like, oh, they're gonna put a watermark on it, then record your videos and leave a little extra space, and then
Yeah.
just crop the watermark.
You know how many times I've had to do that with my thumbnails? I did that with my thumbnails for the longest time because I was using Photo Room and they required the watermark, and I'm just like, nah, I'm all set because it looks horrendous. I have videos with thumbnails that have that watermark because I wasn't paying attention, and I'm just like, yo, what? You
I
can
think I
see
remember
behind
that.
the timestamp, you can actually kind of see the watermark, and I'm just like, yeah, no, this looks
I
like,
remember seeing that a lot from your videos back then.
yeah, I
I had
bruh.
this thought about like, why would somebody record? Why are people like recording in 8K and 6K when they're gonna upload to YouTube? And then I realized something.
What?
You can use like a normal like a 30 or 50 millimeter lens, which is good for portraits,
Yeah.
and then crop into a section in the screen without affecting and still having like 4K resolution
Ooh, yeah.
without. So that means you don't have to like zoom in, you don't have to move the lens around.
Mm-hmm.
So people will do that, and then they're like working with a product or whatever. You can
Mm-hmm.
hold it up, and then it's officially like zoom into the product, and then and then go to like your top down on it, and or like zooming in on you, or like when people are like showing a car in themselves, they can go between
Yeah.
where it looks like they moved the camera, or it looks like and all they did was crop.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to
Hey,
remember.
Solange.
There was a company that did. So Logitech has these cameras where you can put them up and you can have like up to 3 of them, and you can have them on tripods and they'll work together, and like you can switch between them for multiple angles and stuff. There's another company that was doing one where basically you set up one camera and it's got like a sensor that can do basically 8K size, and then it's got a large sensor, like a full like size sensor for it. And instead of having like 3 4K cameras around, you're going to pay for it, but you're not going to pay as much as 3 of these 4K cameras, or you just pay for one, and then it can essentially zoom because it has like an ultra wide lens. So you can set it up like somebody can set it up in their kitchen and be
Yeah.
moving from like their stove to the sink to the counter and all around, and it looks like they have multiple cameras and it's just one camera up there. It's pretty amazing.
Hey, Solange, I don't know if you saw that message, but yeah, I'm all set for tomorrow. I got everything that I needed done today. My wife Sherry is in the chat. What's up, babe?
I'm looking for a good tripod for my phone, like a MagSafe type tripod. Or whatever.
Do not get a tripod. Get this. This is for both of you. Literally, it clamps onto your desk.
Oh,
and you have-
those.
and you
Okay.
have a light and the tripod right here. It is clutch. I had a couple of these before, and I'm just stupid. I don't know.
I don't
I'm just
have it
stupid.
on my phone, but the other thing you can get is I actually reviewed it, and it's a MagSafe ring that goes on the back of your phone, and it
I know what
actually
you're talking
has
about because I have it
it has two hinges to it.
on. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
by Synkwire, and you can
Oh,
get
never mind.
that, and then here's what you do.
Belkin also.
You put masking tape on each side of the thing so it doesn't scratch your screen, and then you can just put the hinge over your and use the camera from it, or use like continuity camera from it. And then you don't have to buy the Belkin one that costs quite a bit more.
Right.
And then you have the multifunction of like it acts like a holder. You can slide your finger through it. It acts like a kickstand. You can
Yeah.
rotate it around. You can do whatever. That's the other way to do it. Or you can get a desk mount that
Mhm.
has a 1/4 inch drive on it for like you would mount a camera on, where it's just an up and down post.
Uh-huh.
And then you get one of the ring holders, and you put the ring over the end of that, because the top of the tripod stand is about
Mhm.
the same size as the inside of the ring, so you can slide it down and it'll position it straightly, and then you
Yeah,
can raise it
yeah.
up and down perfectly. But you can also just get a MagSafe mount that screws on a tripod and put it on the top of it. And those you can find pretty stable ones on Amazon for cheap.
Oh,
So
yeah,
rather
yeah.
than buying like just a tripod, or just like say a thing like that, you can go buy like a light or camera stand desk
Mhm.
mount on Amazon for like $15 to $20, and then just go
Right.
buy one of those for like another $10. So you spend like $25 to $30, and that's what a good, that's what a good Belkin MagSafe thing will be. And now you
Yeah.
have like both, and it's versatile, and you can always take that off and put it on anything that takes a 3/4 mount. So you can get a
Yeah.
suction cup. You could get a suction cup that goes like on and suction it to your window inside your car and mount your phone there with the same
Right,
thing.
right.
I have this Belkin. I got it with my iPhone 12, but I still use it to this day. It's the Belkin, not the 3-in-1. It's just a 2-in-1 for your phone and your AirPods. But I don't have the one with the. I
Oh,
just have
wow.
the standard AirPods 3 without the charging features, which doesn't bother me at all. Still
Or
has lightning.
if you're gonna be riding around in your car recording a lot and you're worried about holding on to it, yeah, get one of them where it like screws down on the side of your phone. Now the tricky part is you have to be careful where you line that up so it doesn't press the volume or power buttons, and of course now camera control or action. But
That's going to be a problem.
that's where I see why some companies were doing the volume blocker and the power button on the same side of the phone, because you couldn't hit both with a uh, like a grip mount like that. Because once it's lower than your power button,
I
there's no
know,
buttons on
yeah.
the other side. So like Samsung and Pixel and stuff were doing where
Right.
your volume rocker and your power button are on the same side. The annoying
I
part is when
see.
you're trying to do a screenshot or power off your phone one-handed, where you got to hold both on the same side. It's easier
Mhm.
if you can hold them
Mhm.
across from each other sometimes. And you accidentally hit the power button instead of the volume down,
Yep.
or power button instead of the volume up, depending on if they put the power button above or below the volume rockers.
I
And then
see.
have a lot of fun when you're going to go between a Pixel and a Samsung, uh, because Samsung, let's see, what was it? Samsung had the power button below the volume rockers, but Pixel had them above, so I kept like hitting the wrong thing.
Oh God.
And
I
they're not a different size or texture or anything.
going back to what you were saying about the tripods. I've been seeing a lot of tripods and mounts on TikTok because I'm constantly on TikTok lives. I don't know if you guys want to discuss that a little bit or not, but
Oh,
um,
how they're going to go away because the Supreme
Isn't it
Court.
January 19th? Like
yeah,
they're going to shut
Yeah,
it
but there
down?
was a trial today,
I'm
and they
gonna miss it
basically
so
said
much.
we aren't doing about this. So
So I wasn't gonna say this because I was kind of leaving it for a surprise, But I've been watching a lot of Subcase live streams on TikTok, and I am well known on that live stream now. And the guy, I can't say he works for Subcase. I don't know what his actual role is. I know he does the majority of the live streams. Um, and so I was talking to him, and he just out of the blue followed me on um, on his personal TikTok and stuff. And I'm trying to get him on the podcast. Um, I had a date set for the beginning of January, and then I realized um, it was actually January 1st, and I wasn't going to be home to do it. So I was like, okay, we got to do another day. So he was going to get back to me. I'm not sure, how much more I can say, but that would be very cool if I can get him on and talk about Subcase and stuff like that, because I love Subcase so much so that I have their case and their wallet.
I'm gonna have to try to get
Dude.
you one of those.
Dude, I love this. I
Okay.
swear by this.
This is like the only case I've been using for my phone. I have another one on my phone right now,
Whoops.
but this is the case I've been using.
Ditch that. Ditch that. Ditch that and your wallet. No, dude.
Oh wow, that was great.
I have.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to.
Babe, I am so sorry. I really hope I didn't put you through a seizure. Whoopsie.
Oopsie doops.
But yeah.
Are you violating her? Are you violating her 14th her amendment rights to no searches or seizures?
Get out of here, Michael. Man.
Oh, wrong type of
Babe,
seizure.
tell me you're okay, because I just feel so bad for shining that light on screen, knowing that you're
Poetic is sending me their
Mm.
case for the OnePlus 13. That
But
takes a
dude.
few days, so that won't be here till early next week. And then I should be getting, Carl changed his brand from, Caseborn and all that. It's Fiberborn. He's just doing the Airman fiber cases now.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna have to search because I'll be upgrading my phone in July, so I want to try to get that case for the next
So
one I
one thing
get.
I'm going to say about this, Ronnie,
Mhm.
it's really nice. As you just saw, it
Yeah.
can be a stand and a tripod at the same time. It does you have what model phone?
14, but in July I'm planning for T-Mobile we could upgrade since we got our phones in 2023.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so for those people who have an Android, I know some of you are out there right now.
Oops, green bubble.
No offense, even my girl has one, so
Hey, there's some good Androids out there.
they
I won't
actually
yeah, Taylor.
yeah, I know. They actually have a MagSafe ring that comes separate, so those phones that don't have MagSafe can actually work on this. It's so awesome.
Or because most people, if they don't have an iPhone, they probably have a Samsung, maybe a Pixel, maybe
Or
a
even-
OnePlus now.
I was gonna say OnePlus because I just saw a lot of videos that
What I was gonna say is pretty much
shit.
for the last couple of years now, there are a lot of the case manufacturers that are making cases with the MagSafe stuff built in for
you
those
guys have
phones.
seen
So
this post. I think you guys have seen this.
is that the 10R?
That's my iPhone 10R with the MagSafe ring.
Speaking of 10R, look what I have.
People went at me. People went at me for doing that to the iPhone 10R. And I'm just like, bruh, like seriously,
I will
because
I
I literally
will warn you that with using those rings, be careful because the hard part is you have to get that lined up like exactly right, or your efficiency is going to be off, and
oh no,
that
I'm not.
means it's like if you're using it with a charger, and that means you're like it's
Mm-mm.
going to struggle, and you could damage. So you want to make sure that's lined up perfectly.
Yeah, no, I'm not even using it for charging or anything. I just stuck it on there for the days that I because I was honestly gonna I was also going to switch from my 15 Pro to the 10R to make a video and prove that you can actually use an older device. So that's why I put it on there so I can have my wallet stuck in the back. I'm not gonna charge it like that. I listen, no,
Speaking of 10R, look, I got one too.
bruh. That is. I'm sorry, Ivani, but that does not beat my fucking blue. Uh
I actually had two of
uh
these.
That does
The
not beat my blue.
the red, that was like the
This
last
is
time they
actually
did
this
red.
is
That
actually
was
my sister's because I had this
Yes.
one.
I'm so mad I couldn't get my hands on a red phone. That was my
Same.
that was my first actually no. Well, I had
This
the
is the
iPhone
10S.
6 and then that was my next upgrade. I was going to go for the iPhone 8. But then I saw that one and I saw like all the different videos people were putting out and I'm just like, yeah, no, I got to get a 10R.
my parents had it was funny, remember the jet black iPhone 7?
Jet black. Oh, I have the matte black. Never mind.
Yes. I do
So
remember
my
that.
my mom had the, regular like finish matte black iPhone 7 Plus, and then my dad had the jet black, shiny black iPhone
Mhm.
7. So it was kind of cool to be able to like see them side by side and compare
Yeah.
like the same generation and stuff. But
Right.
what was interesting is everybody was scratching the hell out of their jet black iPhones because of the glossy. His was like in perfect condition when he
Okay.
upgraded to the iPhone. My parents are on iPhone 11s right now, and that's what they've been using. And they got theirs like when the iPhone 13s came out. So I suspect they'll probably. I'm kind of hoping they don't do this, but
Mhm.
although I guess it wouldn't be too bad. They could that they might go with like a 14 series. But if they're gonna do
Yeah.
it, I hope they go for like not. I hope they don't go for like the smaller devices, and I hope if they're gonna do it with that series, they should probably go for the Pro Max,
Mhm.
or what I would say is instead of spending the money on that, get a 15 plus.
I was
Because neither of
thinking
them
of
is going to care about the AI
What?
stuff,
Okay.
so
I don't want to spark I don't want to
save a
spark
little bit of money.
I don't want to spark argument. But what are you guys' thoughts on the camera button?
well, I haven't tested it, so I can't give my opinion.
Michael's slowly getting up. I'm scared.
Oh, he got one.
Oh, damn it, Michael! No! Get out of here, Michael. Goodbye. Goodbye,
So
Michael.
I will tell you, it looks very
Goodbye.
Oh, he left.
this. It looks very sexy in this lovely case here.
I'm sorry, what?
This is the stone. This is the stone gray from Andar,
Oh,
real
shit.
leather. And I will tell you, it's over time. Obviously, it's going to pick up the oils on your hand, so it kind of almost looks more of a brown depending on the lighting. But that can be
Oh.
cleaned pretty easily. But you can tell that's kind of a
Yeah.
grayish. But here's the thing:
Hello?
I actually prefer if they're going to do this rather than like a cutout where it's really tight to it,
Yeah.
and you can see that lovely desert titanium like gold.
Yeah.
Goes perfectly with like the warm tones of the leather and stuff. And this case is just This and my Banks cases are. I have a really hard
Oh.
time with. I have like basically every version of the Banks case. I
Mhm.
have the Lucid Air. I have the Air. I have the Armor Pro. I have the I'm trying to think. But I have like both the regular black and then the special one that they did that was like the green and blue of the fiber airman fiber one.
Right.
I have, and so like I have most of theirs. I just don't have any of theirs that have like designs on them. But those are basically the Lucid Air case, which I have in white and the Desert Titanium color. I think it looks sharp in white. And what's some interesting with their white case, I would run to the other room and do it. But if you turn on the flashlight, it makes it like glow around the edges. So like if you turn on the flashlight on your phone,
Mhm.
it kind of like glows through the case, which is pretty cool.
Can somebody do me a favor and scan that QR code and tell me if that actually just worked? Because
Speaking while he's doing that, I was hearing that the upcoming S25 Ultra, the S Pen, is
Mhm.
going to lose its Bluetooth capabilities. Like it's just gonna be like a normal, like you can't use the gestures and everything
Sure
now.
does, Taylor.
Nice. All right, so
So
restream for the win, guys. I am going to be live streaming with Restream now.
I miss the days of when Nomad partnered with Popple and had the NFC integration built into the. So they actually had it where there was an NFC tag or like chip built into their phone, and so like somebody, all they had to do was hold their phone up to yours, whether it was an iPhone or an Android device, and it would pull up your Popple page.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have the Popple app, then it will go into there and they can save it right in there, and then that way they don't have to like remember it again or even
I
save it
ha-
into contacts, and it was pretty nice. But
I
like for
actually.
business, like I was thinking like people at CES would love that because you could just and here's the thing even if you didn't like the case and you were using a different case, you could just carry the case in your pocket, literally, to just take it out to use for the tap as a business
I
card.
mean,
But they had coins that you could get. They had like a
yeah,
chip that
yeah.
you could get that you could carry
I
around that
was
did it
gonna.
too. They had a like a pop socket type thing that had in it. So if you didn't
Yeah,
want the actual case, you could use it with anything. They had like a necklace thing that had it. They
yeah,
had like a wristband thing that I was like, just
yeah. No, I was actually gonna get the
of course,
watch
now you can do
band.
it with the Apple Watch where you can hold it to an iPhone or whatever and share your contact. But I wish that
Yeah,
needs to be universal. Like I feel like the whole
I was
contact share thing, Apple needs to just make it like where it's not just like
universal.
iPhone to like air
Yeah,
like name drop or whatever. Just make it
AirDrop.
work with NFC where like an Android phone could hold up to your Apple Watch and it would do it. And because
yeah.
imagine for business card or like
Oh
the
yeah,
other
for
thing I
sure.
was thinking is if in the States where you can have your ID, imagine if the cop had a phone, but it's like special where you can just hold up your watch and it gives him just the information he needs. So,
That would
like, if
be
you
amazing.
were, well, and the thing like that is, I was thinking for accessibility. Like, what if you have a hard time speaking or you're mute?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
could just hold up your watch and they just tap it and it would like they would get the information.
Seriously.
That
But
would
no,
be
I was
pretty
gonna
cool.
I was gonna get that watch band for Black Friday, and because it was super freaking cheap. And then I think, oh, you know what happened? You know what happened? I went for it a little bit too late. I was gonna go for it, and then it went to midnight, and then the price just switched. Because I think, if I'm not lying, I think it was like $2 or $3 for the watch
Wow.
band, and I was like, "Bruh, I'm gonna do this." And then my mom was like, "Oh, don't do it, because what if you buy a new watch, this, that, the other?" I'm like, whatever. So then I downloaded the QR code on my phone, and I had it on my I had it on my screen, on my main screen for a while, but then I realized that you could put it in the wallet app. So if you double click, I gotta do my Face ID, of course. You have it right there.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's
Wow.
cool. You can have an additional camera and restream. Apparently, there's a way to like you can have like another camera at it. Cool.
Oh. So yeah, so that's what I did. And literally it's right here. You can, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool.
So what did the price go up to after it hit midnight?
I can tell you right now.
Taylor, I'm gonna head out of here, but before I do,
Yes.
draw 4, draw 2, skip again, draw 4 more, skip,
Jesus,
Skip.
Michael!
Oh, he's
and
out.
5.
He's got it.
Peace out, Michael. Good to have you on,
Yeah,
man.
Michael.
I saw my son's Uno cards. I was trying to find an Uno reverse card. I think he took them all out of there. See you guys.
You're
I'm
too
gonna go have
much,
dinner.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too much, man. Thanks for coming on, man.
That was something.
Oh yeah, he's always something. All right. Yo, took for your needs. What's up, man? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
So I wanted to show you all the
Happy New
Ugreen
Year to you
products
too,
I
man.
have. This is all Ugreen products I wanted to show you of what I have right now.
Oh shoot!
I saw this from a YouTuber. I don't know if you know, the Computer Clan. He was doing a scam busting investigation on, you know, those cheap chargers, or you get those ad like, oh, this phone can help, this charger could help rejuvenate your battery and bring it back to maximum capacity. And he showed this, and then I was like, okay, I need to test this. And I've been using it for a while, and then I saw Linus Tech Tips video about this. I was like, oh, I have to get this because it has like a smiley face. It shows you like cool little animations. And then I saw this from a YouTube channel called, I think, the Phone Guru, unboxing a fake iPhone
Yep.
16. And I saw this. I was like, I have to get it. I have to get it. And I got it. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Sure.
I've
What
been
up,
using
man?
this ever since.
You have a Ugreen collection, bro. You should actually make a video on your Ugreen collection.
I think I might. I think I know.
But
Yeah, I know.
can I suggest something though? I definitely think that instead of doing it like this,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it vertical.
you need to do it vertical. Because think about it. If you do it like that and somebody's watching on a TV
Right, like yeah,
or something, those black bars are gonna get in the way.
yeah.
And that's something, bro.
I wish they
that's
could fix something fix that. I mainly do YouTube Shorts, but I try to implement long videos once in a while.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm trying to get back to shorts too. Actually, my 2 videos that I was gonna do, that I have already ready for upload, were going to be shorts, and then you have me talking way too much, and I don't want to go overboard in talking, but I don't want to go under either. So I think honestly, like having it at full video is good. I've honestly, and I know that Tucker Needs is now saying shorts are now 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're 3 minutes now. I heard they put it.
But dude,
it's still gonna be like vertical.
who wants to watch a 3-minute video like that?
People's attention span is pretty much
dude,
very short.
Oh, dude, I'm done. I can't, especially on a TV. People like Marquez and stuff have been recording in this weird aspect ratio. It looks fine on the computer. It looks fine.
Yeah, the TV.
Yeah,
The
it looks
TV.
fine on a computer. It looks fine um on your phone, but as soon as you watch it on the TV, it looks horrendous. I think I sent it to you guys on the WhatsApp group. I'm like, yo, what is this crap?
I was
Um,
watching his videos. I was like, because my TV is kind of like old. I got it used. I was like, could
gotcha.
that be it? Because I got like it's like from like I checked the
That's what I
models,
thought
like also
too.
from
And then I
2015.
thought, what if this is like a bug or something? So I'm like resetting the TV, resetting the cable box, everything. And then it wasn't. I'm like, son of a gun. Because then what had happened was I went to his video, and all his videos were like that. And then I went to somebody else's channel, and it was fine. And I'm like, this has to be the aspect ratio, which I'm not complaining. It's really great, especially on the phones, because I think that's what they concentrate on. Because a lot of people watch YouTube on their phone, which is fine. But it's just that thing that when you're watching it on the TV, like I do sometimes, it's so annoying. I wish that there was a setting that you could toggle to actually fix it so we could go full screen depending on what you're watching it on. Like if you can zoom in on your phone in the videos, why can't you do that on anything else?
Yeah,
I think that needs to come because like I said, I'm not saying, hey, big YouTubers, change your aspect ratio. No. I'm saying give us the tools that we need to um to go about using it. You know what I mean? Like words are hard right now. Um but still, man, like I don't know.
so
YouTube, help us out.
you're speaking of like the Samsung event earlier about in the group chat, like, and I was just scrolling through
I think
Twitter. I was like,
I think Michael would have a freaking heart attack if he saw that coming.
but I just found
But
out.
then Tech for Your Needs, who's here right now,
Mhm.
actually said it, and it's kind of true. You know, talking about it and not actually having the experience with it, that people are not gonna listen to you. You know, so you got to have the tech in order to talk about it and have your experience with it.
It's like
So
people on
that's
like
one thing I'm gonna change in 2025 because the last couple of years, I was gonna say last year, but the last couple of years, I would just throw out anything and everything. But now I'm really gonna niche down. Um, I might honestly go into like um smartwatch tech accessories again. Um,
you
I
haven't uploaded anything on that channel, have you?
no, dude, I'm done uploading on different channels. I'm gonna when it comes to tech, I'm gonna do everything on this channel.
So just one, like yeah, like what I do here.
Yeah, yeah. Because honestly, at the same time, it's great to niche and put things separate. I've always said that. But again, I think it was tech for your needs. He was one that pointed out. But he said, and it's true, it's tech nonetheless. So just put everything on one channel where you have more subscribers and go about it that way. I mean, right now I was at 600 subscribers, but now I don't think I am anymore because of people who I'm not longer talking to. Oh, actually, I just bumped up again.
I have 700,
Ooh, I'm happy.
I have 717 as of now. But I'm guessing because I upload a ton of YouTube shorts. Every time I upload a short, sometimes it'll take usually maybe overnight, and then the video will just click
Yeah,
like that, and then the subscribers will count. And then once it gets to a high peak, and then it starts to go down and just stays at a consistent like level. And
right.
then if I upload a longer video, I see that it takes it. In my experience doing YouTube Shorts, because I've been doing it for a while now when YouTube Shorts were, a thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I did my. I'm looking at the YouTube Studio, and it's always like
Oh,
in the gray mode or like kind of down. Sometimes there's a spike
yeah.
in some videos, but
I'm
with
gonna
YouTube,
share. I'm gonna share my screen right now. I
Mhm.
just found the Cricket giveaway stuff, so I kind of want to go over that for a second.
you said I think beginning of the stream or something like they don't support Apple Watch, like smartwatches in general.
Yeah, yeah. Um, actually, I don't know. Can you guys still hear us? I don't know what the hell I just did. Um. Anyway. Oh no! Why did I just do that? God damn it! I can't even. Yo,
Uh,
I can't
it's
even.
it's easy
Uh,
when you're recording it and it's not live, so you can fix it. But when you're live, it's things come
Yeah.
out.
So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier with Cricket. They emailed me with this, and it's basically uh everything that people will win. Um, so they're actually doing a really cool thing, I think, because 5 winners will win a Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. I wasn't sure what model it was, and 1 year of Cricket $60 unlimited plan. 15 winners will see, and this is what I didn't even know, because I thought Cricket did not have um access to smartwatches, unless this is something that they did recently. Um, they say smartwatch and 1 year Cricket $10 smartwatch plan. Last time I
Hmm.
went to Cricket, they didn't have a smartwatch plan.
So I'm guessing it's recent if they didn't have it before.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
but I don't know
speaking.
how recent it is, because I went over like 2 years ago by now, to ask them about it, and at the time they didn't have it, so I don't know. It must have happened this past year. Um, so then we have 5,000, or wait, is that 5,000? I can't even. Yeah, 5,000 winners will win a $50 live event credit. I don't really go to live events. I mean, I'm going
No.
to 2 this year. But that's, I'm not gonna get anything with that. Even if I do get this. 25 winners will win 1 million added up points worth $200 in Cricket Bill credits. I think my parents would love that. Um, and 5,000 winners will win 12-month access to movie and dinner platform. Hey, babe. Uh,
Here.
uh,
So speaking of
up
cricket,
to 5,000 winners will win up to 10 offers worth of $250. Bruh, I would love. I
so
I would love the smartwatch thing or this. Those two I would love. The rest, I mean, I guess they're cool.
I don't go to live events because one, it's trying to get around it, or even like if you're close, parking or just walking is a nightmare. And two, I don't like leaving. I leave the house, but I don't. I'm not a very. I don't like social gatherings as big crowds. Maybe small
Yeah.
groups, yeah, but I'm okay. I'll pass that offer to the next person. But speaking of cricket, and, AT&T, I saw this article of if you have like I guess last year's outage, now they're gonna pay you for an outage. But I was reading through, I was like,
Dude.
does that include like AT&T's prepaid like cricket or whoever uses cricket's like services? I mean AT&T service. Like, would Cricket give you that option too? Like, we'll pay you if
We're
there's
not
another outage.
Sam has already sung Shark Fin. I'm all set. I had to say that. I'm sorry, Shark Fin, but I had to say that. But yeah, I don't know. I might. I mean, if I win this, I might have to do a video. Sadly,
I'll be seeing the videos when it eventually does come out. I'll set a
I
reminder.
might. No, I'm saying about this giveaway. What if
Oh.
I ever win this? That would be cool, honestly. Because like I said, I'm a sucker for giveaways. I am. I have like whenever I see it, because you know what, and I think honestly, excuse me.
Mhm.
I think honestly, there's not too many chances. You're not going to have too many chances to actually win a giveaway. You can enter as many as you want, but it's not like you're going to win. You're going to be very lucky if you win that. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try my chance anytime I get, because I can't necessarily buy. I can buy a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say I can't buy anything, because I can buy a lot of stuff and review it for the channel. But if I can get into a giveaway and actually win that product, man, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's cheating, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Cancel me if you want. Cancel me if you want. But
Get the cancel hammer.
seriously, man. Just like I'm gonna cancel Shark Fin over here if he keeps it up with his Samsung talk.
Oh, so funny story. Remember before Sprint merged with T-Mobile, right? I
Yeah.
had them for just a little while, not too long. But when I use my phone when I'm out and about, instead of seeing 4G sometimes, guess which indicator I would see on the phone?
I have no way of tagging you in this giveaway because it was part of an email that I got.
Oh.
So sorry.
Oops.
All right, I'm gonna hop off out of here, guys. Yeah, it's kind of getting late, and I want to go relax. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a impromptu live stream, but I said, you know what? It's now or
It's
never.
Friday. It's a good day to go live.
It's now or never. Because I try to go live on my gaming channel on Friday nights, but I had already gone on Wednesday, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live on TA Tech. I think honestly, this is my first time live in 2025. So yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about some stuff that's gonna be happening. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of podcasts with hopefully a lot of great and new people that haven't been on the podcast yet. If I can, people who work for different companies and everything, I think that would be really, really cool, and spark another kind of conversation for the channel. Some reviews are going to be happening. Like I said, this week I have 2 that are going to be going up. I'm just waiting for Connor, because he was going to edit these, but I ended up doing it because he's low on time. So he's just doing the thumbnails. So hopefully, before Monday, I'll have at least one video and then do another video next week. I'm not sure if I should, but I have been thinking about it. I don't know if you're familiar with Travis MCP. He's another.
I think I've seen his
Yeah,
his tweets.
he used to be a tech creator, and I mean he still does tech, but he now is like working for something else. I don't know if I can say it. Those who know. So he's not doing anything on his main channel anymore. He's doing it for the company, and So I kind of want to take his approach of doing a live stream and then after the live stream putting up a video. Because he used to do that, and I like that. And he would literally direct people from the live stream over to the video and be like, "Oh, if you were part of this live stream, comment a hashtag whatever." And he would choose like different words for each time he was live. I thought that was so cool. I don't want to take people's ideas and stuff, but I mean, if you're not doing it anymore, man.
Well, gotta pick it up where it left off.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. And with that being said, have